Maryland brothers are still making the classic duck decoys by hand.
Yeah, let's go back out to Marty, who has more on their story. Hey, Marty.
Well, hey, Stina. Hey, Meg. And Meg, we were just, I was just talking to Charles and Joey and Bob here, mentioning you're from Seattle, the Puget Sound area, one of the most beautiful places in the country, and you were talking about you may have a decoy in your house, and you said there you got decoys out there.
Yeah, we hunt out by Puget Sound out there. There's people that buy decoys. Bobby made some decoys for a guy out there.
Hunt out in the Puget Sound area.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very big deal. People around the country who are conservationists, folks in Ducks Unlimited, hunters all over the country, know of these three guys. This is a mecca, if you will, for decoys. The detail is spectacular. It's not only about creating the mold that you lay them off of, but it's also the painting.
Yeah, take your time and make them look like a duck.
Now, would make them look like a duck. The one thing I've learned from my friends who are hunters is that ducks and geese are not stupid. You can't fool them. If they don't look right, you're not going to attract them. Would you say over your career that you've tens of thousands of decoys?
Yes, tens of thousands. Since we were, 7, 8 years old, we helped our dad make decoys. He made decoys for 65 years. I made decoys for 45. Joey, Bobby worked for Madison Mitchell. Madison Mitchell was my godfather. Me and Joey used to play down the shop. Down in Havre de Grace.
Madison Mitchell, by the way, is considered one of the greatest decoy makers in the history of duck decoys. That's why there's the duck decoy capital here in Havre de Grace. Tell them just real quick about this decoy I'm holding.
That is a pintail drake. That's going to be featured with a poster by Richard Clifton at the Easton Waterfowl Festival this weekend. So
this weekend or next week?
Or I'm sorry, 11th through the 13th of November.
Which is one of the reasons that we've come up here. In case you don't know, the Eastern Waterfowl Festival attracts about 20,000 people to the Eastern Shore. It's one of the biggest of its kind in the United States. Not this weekend, but the next weekend. And that's why these guys are working still while we're even on the air, because they've just got a quota to take care of. Pretty cool. Would you hold that for me for just 1 second? Coming up next half hour, Charles is going to take us in the back, and he's going to lay the decoy. We're going to show you how it looks before it's painted. That's kind of wild right there. Hand done by Joey here about a half hour ago. Back to you.
Wow,
that's so impressive.
Right, they're so low key, but it takes so much skill.
Oh yeah, they are legit artists.
Yeah.
For sure.